Okay, well, this is my second video today. For the past month, I've been sick. I had a pretty bad infection, and then on top of that, I caught that bug that's been going around since 2019. But I wanted to update on that Tactical Rush 72 that I did. I made some errors in my review of it, which is, I guess, why you should never listen to anyone on YouTube. And try things for yourself. So forever, as you know, I carried the quad zip, and I still say this is one of the best bags on the planet. 27 liters, zippered pouches everywhere, Molly, nice comfortable backing. I've carried this bag for probably, I don't know, 4 years now, and not the first stitch is, well, maybe there is one stitch after 4 years of, I move heavy equipment. I drive a big truck. I move 100,000 pound pieces of equipment. This thing gets thrown in the dirt, the mud, everything else. But it is only 27 liters. So I'd always wanted the 72. And what I'd like for you to notice first is the 72 is sagging now. Things are loose. I still don't like this. I may cut this admin pouch off. It's totally useless for me. Allows you to carry some more stuff, but as this nylon webbing has stretched and softened, you can't really get it tight. And in its tightest position, for me, it just flops around, and I don't like that. But as for the update, let me finish. The quad zip now stays on the jump seat. I take the handles. I have a 60-40 split in the back of the Titan, and I take these shoulder pads and put them around that and cinch them down, and it stays nice and secure on the back truck seat. It don't move around on you. So like I said, I've started using this bag, and this is going to be the update on it. I made some mistakes. When I first got this is a polyester blend. It's plastic, basically, and it was really tight. It was really stiff. It didn't fit me very good. It kind of hurt. It does not have the adjustable shoulder straps on it. You can't do anything about that. But here's the thing. Throwing it in the truck for 2 months, filling it up, loosening it up, using it, it started to stretch. It started to sag. It started to get softer. Whereas that is a 600 and 1000 Cadura blend. It's already a cloth. This needed a little time to relax. And since then, since it's relaxing a little bit, it's actually wearing a little different. So I'm going to say, in my original video on it where I said it was just uncomfortable, it was stiff. It needed to get some water on it. The very first thing I did, man, the very first day I throwed it up on my trailer, and there was a big bunch of grease, and some grease got on it and stained it up. Yeah. But as you can see, it's starting to, it's more like the Cadura material now. It's way more comfortable. And it's 72 liters, whereas that one's only 27 liters. So with the extra pockets and stuff, it's allowed me to carry a few extra things. And we're going to go back now and just look at a couple of little extras that I've added in. I have 2 cook sets now. This one I bought as a package. Comes with the little burner. I think I paid $40 at REI. 2 pots, or a pot and a cup. The burner goes inside of it, and one of the fuel cans will go inside of it also. And on the 72, it has these 2 exterior pockets here. This will fit right in one. With a little mesh on it, I found out. I zipped it up in the zipper, and it was a pain in the butt getting it out. Sorry, like I said, I'm just getting over a certain virus. Still got a little cough every once in a while. But because 511 uses really good zippers, it was a fight getting it out of there, but it did come out and it didn't tear the zipper. So that's the cook set that I would have never been able to put into that bag. I'm getting older. This is a air mattress that I bought. I don't really like REI. They've got some things that I like and stuff like that, but what they have is they have their yard sale, and I picked up this $100 air mattress, I think, for $40. Somebody didn't like it or whatever. And this also, on the other side, or the side with the cook, it doesn't matter, this has enough room, will stow in these side pouches. And there's still room, like I said, for the cook set. So the external storage means that I don't have to molly on another bag. And if you need an endorsement, I just bought this this weekend. This is my second Eno Pro Fly rain tarp. The other one is still perfectly fine, but I have 4 or 5 bags. I'm tired of always having to repack them, but yeah, it's still around the $80 mark. This is brand new. I haven't opened it. It will come with 4 little tent pegs in it, and you can watch the Pro Fly rain tarp video that I have in my videos. But yeah, that's my second one. There's another pouch exactly like this on the other side that will go into. Now, as for this other stuff here, like I said, I bought a second kit. This little cheap burner from Walmart. It actually works pretty good. So it comes with the stand, it comes with the burner, and it also has an adapter to go into the taller propane tanks, and it comes with this little carrying case. Well, I've repurposed this little carrying case into my water filtration case, and then this little cup folds up and goes in there, and now my water thing is situated, and it can go in the bag all as one. But I wanted to talk about this cup. I had bought a little $3 version of one of these before, and everybody, when they first start out buying their gear and stuff, if you're like me and don't have a lot of money, it was I bought the $3 one from Walmart, and then I had to figure a way always to measure the water in it, because there was no way to measure the water in it. Well, I picked this one up at the Boy Scout store, and I don't know if you can see the brand. I don't know what brand it is. There we go, GSI Outdoors. Has a hard little base on the bottom of it, and it's weighted. It lowers the center of gravity, but I don't know if it's going to show on camera. If I can find a way, there are graduations in there. There they are, in liters or milliliters, and our regular American ounces. So, and like I said, it folds right up. It fits into my water section pretty good. I may have to take the other stuff out first. And doing this one-handed. A lot of people like the fact that I do one-handed videos and don't show my face sometimes. But there you go. You have a nice, neat, all of your water bag, your Sawyer, your irrigator. The Sawyer's in there also. The Mini, I bought a new one of those. I now have 2. But anyway, yeah, on that cup, when I first started out, I bought the $3 version of it. Well, that created another problem. Like I said, I couldn't measure water in it. And when you're doing your freeze-dried foods and things, and they say they need 120 milliliters of water or whatever, yeah, I had no way to measure it. So I had to then carry another separate way to measure the water. Well, that was a problem that that new cup fixed. And as a result, for my truck bag, I can now put the other cup in it where I'm not really worried about measuring water if I just need a cup to fold out and get water. So now I have two. But anyway, moving on to some extra things, because this has 50 liters, 47 liter more capacity, that allows me to carry some extra things. And one thing that I do carry that I haven't ever showed anyone, because it was always in my truck to begin with, there's the other ProFly rain tarp. It will be waterproof bag with base layer. This is base layer pants and base layer shirt. I want them to always stay dry. MRE's down in there, but in this thing it does take a full-size paperback road atlas, and it'll have all your roads if you're ever lost. I think it should be in your get home bag. Some of it is like the cities and stuff, it breaks it down. It also does the larger, you know what a road atlas is. I'm not going to bore you to death with that, but it goes right in that backpack there, in the computer or the laptop holder or your plate holder or whichever one you use it for. Another update is about one of these. Just because of my work, I'm always banging myself up, and sometimes I am 100 miles out in the middle of nowhere. I've been out in the desert dropping off a piece of equipment 100 miles from nowhere. They needed an excavator out there. They're doing a new oil well or something in the middle of the damn Texas desert, and I'm out there. Well, what if you sprain your ankle, sprain your arm or whatever, and you have to self-rescue? The SAM splints are really going to help with that. They're not that expensive. They're extremely lightweight, and they can be cut and molded. So that goes in there. And then I bought these two at Dick's Sporting Good. I know I didn't want to go to Dick's, but I did. They were about $6 a piece. These wrap around the SAM splint and have the the traditional locks on them to help hold it secure. And I bought a finger brace. I'll probably need another one of these. None of this stuff weighs a lot. It don't take up a lot more room, but how many times have you busted your finger? You fall, whatever. That will greatly reduce the pain. And then I have some self-adhesive tape for that, for the finger splints. Someone had said when I done my get home bag, I didn't have everything with me, because when I did my original get home bag, my truck was in the garage next door, and things like this I do carry. I bought this back before battery banks were a thing, because I had a four-wheeler, and this was the jump starter for the four-wheeler. If it ever needed to be jumped off, it had jumper cables that plug in the top right there, but it also has a USB port, which is where I can plug these in to charge my phones and stuff. Now, it's not very big. It's not meant for a long-term charging. It's meant for quick bursts, and then it's empty, but it will charge my Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra and my 22 Ultra before this needs to be recharged. It will do both of them. But I used to carry it in the 27 liter bag, but it wasn't in the video, and someone had mentioned, hey, you need to have a battery charger. I do, but now it's a lot easier to carry because I have more room. An update to my lights: I always carry a flashlight on my belt anyway. This is the Petzl Core, and this is probably one of the best lights on the market right now. That could be seen from space. It's actually pretty bright. It's daylight out here, and you're getting it like this. Let me get it switched back over to the white light. It has 3 different white light settings. Come on, there we go. 1, 2, 3. And this will take 3 AAA batteries, or it takes, if I can open it one-handed here, I may have to lay the phone down. There we go. The Petzl core battery that just automatically plugs in, turns green when it's lit, and it's weather resistant, stormproof. It's by Petzl. Petzl makes good stuff. And I also found out I'd made a mistake talking about this pocket up here on top. If you don't try to stuff everything all at once into your bag and you leave room down here for it, then this is more accessible. I was just trying to stuff too much in the bag when I've done the first review. And so I've got one cook stove in that, one stays in the other. And I've updated in another video I just shot earlier today some things to help fight infections. For irrigation, this, and I will use out of my water collection. If you put a hole in your body that you didn't want, you can irrigate. Pour the sterile saline into here, 10 drops of the iodine, the occlusive gauze wrap with the bismuth in it, that also that fights microbes, and very cheap, just 3 iodine swabs to get in there and really clean the wound out, irrigate it, and then put the occlusive dressing over it, and then put your pressure bandage over it. But yeah, so that's an update on that 72. Also for irrigation, all of your MREs come with these little condiment packs in them. So you have a clean wipe, some toilet paper right there rolled up that you can see. There's a drink mix in it. There's a sugar pack, some gum, things like that. But it also has that iodized salt, and that salt is the perfect measurement. If you fill up your canteen cup like 3/4 of the way and you heat it up, you can make your own saline solution, mouthwash, whatever. But then as it cools a little bit, you can irrigate a wound. So that's a couple of little updates. The 72 is a little better than what I'd done in my original video, so I just wanted to put that out there. But anyway, thanks for the time. It's been a pretty good while since I've done a video. I just wanted to get something out to y'all, show you some progress, some changes, things like that. As always, thanks for watching.